to From the Second Row. I'm Brenda Rozzi,
And I'm not ashamed to admit I'm Rich Russell.
and we're going to fill you in on the City Council agenda. Now,
Whatever.
well, now, but before, I believe there's going to be a special meeting because as of tomorrow, and I believe the next City Council meeting is going to be held at the South Lawrence East Auditorium. Because I got the word, they are fixing this, they are doing construction on the City Council chambers.
They moving the mayor's throne room down to the first floor?
I don't think they're doing, well, I don't know.
Well, we don't
But
know.
anyway, so there will be a special meeting to vote to do this.
That meeting should be held in the city council chamber. And then,
Well, come on.
Well,
that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I'm going by the city charter.
I know, and that is on the agenda under 41425.
Yeah.
Vote to confirm location of the October City Council meetings. So, per City Council Rule Number 2. So apparently, it's only gonna take a month, not even to do I mean, most of it's done. Let's face it.
Done what? What have they done? They painted over, well, icky woodwork
Yes,
with even ickier paint.
yes, and I would hope they correct that. But just think, next time we go in there, there'll be a huge TV we could watch.
As long as they give me the remote, I can watch Korean War history, AKA MASH.
I think that would be ideal. If we get bored watching, now they're lifting the desks, so we'll be able to see all the councils. I kind of liked having some hidden, but that's just me. But so we'll be able to.
Maybe they can work into their plan this next month that they're going to be working on it. They can put a hydraulic lift on the council tiers so they can go up that 7 inches, and then put it down so they don't have to build a ramp. Spend millions to
They're
save
going to have
thousands.
to. They're going to have to put it. Yeah, they're going to have to put a
ramp and a hand rail and let's see. It's an inch per foot, so 7 inches. That's going to go back 7 feet. So that thing's going to be the bottom of that ramp will be sitting like right next to me, in the second row.
That's going to be well.
Yeah.
Not unless I don't know how else to do it.
Yeah.
Instead of a round desk,
And then they'll
do
have
a
to.
square.
And they'll have to chop
down.
the bottom of the door off, and going into the council office to put a ramp going in that way too.
Right.
So that would create 2 ramps, and then they'd have to put one on the other end.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
They don't know what they're creating.
No,
the
but
monster
anyway.
they're creating.
But anyway, so just remember tomorrow, the location is going to be at the South Lawrence East School Auditorium, 165 Crawford Street.
Yep.
So for this meeting and the one on the 20th, I believe. No, 21st.
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 The 20th.
21st will be over at South Lawrence East.
The 20th will also be the 20 worst.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later on.
Okay. All right. So, so we're going to run over the agenda. Looks pretty not too bad. We should be out early. But
Yeah,
then again,
right.
I always say that.
Earlier than what?
Yeah. So we start off with roll call, moment of
Silence,
silence,
pledge
allegiance,
Oh.
minutes.
Ooh.
What?
I won't have Mr. Mali in front of me.
Well, we're going to sit in the second row. Depends where he sits.
If he finds out about it.
Well, he listens to us, and if he prints the agenda, although, I mean, you printed it and never saw the.
No, he doesn't print the agenda out. He just prints out his comments. Like I do.
Okay.
Red pencils them and read, whatever.
Yeah, minutes, so they're gonna approve minutes from August 12th, August 19th, September 2nd, September 18th, September 19th. And then we're gonna have public participation.
Public participation. You never know what you're gonna get there.
Nope.
They call it
But
like it is.
did you look? There's no public hearings. That's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh, they'll find a way to mess that up.
Yeah. So now what is this communication from mayor, city officials, and city attorney? So they
Is
approved, it was already approved. Approved vote by mail, local elections, September 16th. And
then in the square brackets at the very end, update on opt-out of vote by mail
from Commonwealth Mass
from
Elections.
the Mass Election Division. So
Well-
hopefully we're gonna get some positive feedback.
Yeah, like they're gonna be at every single voting place?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Yeah. Yeah, we just need, to watch it. Okay, now, so then the first thing is budget and finance.
Okay, authority to expend $122,938.07. I like the way they get it right down to the gnat's rear end. 71 cents. Office of Planning and Development Grant Fund from Mass Department of Health for the winter protocols and temporary placement of fire victims. Well, does that mean we have to make sure all the fire victims are in the winter protocol, or?
I guess it means, I'm assuming that this is gonna be
Yeah,
at the
okay.
senior center.
Okay, yeah, well.
Because that's where Alicia
the
is,
Arlington
yeah.
School, that's their
Right.
backup.
Yeah. Authorization to expend $1,208,942.73 for the 2026 Mass Municipal Public Safety Staffing Grant.
Police department, they deserve it. They deserve every penny.
They're
they
down 40 police officers.
Yeah, you know what? People don't realize that, and
No.
they keep complaining about lack of service. Well,
You can only do what you can do with what you got.
the police calls are triaged.
Right.
Most important ones first.
Right.
Somebody parked in front of a hydrant does not take priority
Unless
over
there's a
dead
fire.
or a dead body laying in the middle of Essex Street at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. And then have a party
Okay, let's
afterwards.
see.
Oh, did I say that?
Authorization to pay prior year's bill, $32,865.53. Police Department, Rosa Shepherd. I'm just curious as to what happened. Did these bills get misdirected? Did they get sat on?
I don't know.
I don't. I don't want to.
I mean, they only get budgeted for so much. So I'm wondering if this is, this is after the budget.
I don't know.
You would think some places or some departments like the police department and the fire department, their budget would be high. Because let's face it, I mean, you never know.
Well,
I mean,
again, they can, if they're down 40 cops, but they got the financial authorization, we'll say, let's see, 40. I think they're supposed to have somewhere around 160 total.
right.
So they're down to about 120 or 130, but they still got the money for that. You got still a lot of money sitting there.
But maybe it
that
can't be used. Maybe it can only be used for.
They can shift money from one fund to
guess,
another,
yeah.
interdepartment.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't know
Yeah.
why they just don't shift it over, but
I don't know.
again, no, they saved that for the end of the year.
I mean,
That's right.
yeah. All right, now, no housing.
That's good news.
Yeah,
No housing.
no housing. Now, ordinance committee, if you look, a bunch of withdrawals, which is about time.
Yeah. Let's see. I can't believe they're allowing them to withdraw the change Broadway to Juan Pablo Duarte Boulevard.
Which one? Oh, proposed change of ordinance 2.160, non-union classification plan Schedule A chart. That was put on by 3 personnel directors ago.
Yeah, yeah, I know it, I know. One that was smart and got out of town.
Oh, yeah. And she's glad every minute of
Tell
it.
me about it.
You know, so that's being withdrawn.
Okay,
The
yeah.
change Broadway is being withdrawn.
Let's see, clarification of ground slash basis, if any, for issuance of charter objections, and that's being withdrawn.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
All right.
Loading zone 232 Bruce Street, Monday through Friday, 6 to 6. That's being withdrawn. Oh, here's one of yours.
They withdraw, they didn't ask me if they could withdraw it.
They don't have to.
No.
No.
Again, they don't listen to a white guy. I'll be honest, they don't listen to white people.
Proposed ordinance regarding stipends.
Yeah. That was by former counselor at large, Richard Russell,
Yep.
and it was referred to the city attorney on 5/11 and 12/14 of '23, and it's being withdrawn. Suggested to be withdrawn. Of course, I don't have any previous agendas to see if it was on the agenda previously.
No.
Okay. Proposed ordinance regarding required public notice to impacted residents prior to implementation.
What the heck is that? What the?
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
What's your, look who put it on the agenda. No.
They're saving postage, that's probably what it is.
But you need to- but you need
Public
to-
notice. No, public notice, they would be saving the cost of the ad in the newspaper.
You need to notify them. Isn't it a law?
Supposedly, if something is immediately adjacent to you, there's.
You have to know about it. They have to
They
notify
have to
you.
notify you. That's by mail, but again, there's other things. You figure, there are local media, there is a local media source that should be more than willing to put those ads in for nothing. No, but nah, you can't do that.
No.
They're not published frequently enough.
Disclosure of conflict by municipal employee. Withdrawn.
Okay, one way, Boheme Street. Councilor Selena Reyes. Oh, let's see, who lived on, didn't the former District A council live on that
Yes,
street? Is maybe that the reason it's being withdrawn?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Four-way stop in Mount Vernon Street, Sparkle Drive, and Mount Vernon Circle. Traffic
That's-
study was needed. That was in 2023, and that's being withdrawn. I
Uh,
mean,
Let's see,
up that way, you really don't need four-way stops.
there are, that you do,
Right with there, I know you need a beacon in Mount Vernon, but
Oh,
not
yeah.
all the way down there.
that one deserves to have a four-way stop with flashing lights on around
I think
the
that
stop
does.
signs.
Oh, God.
Let's see, no parking, 104 Bennington Street, that's being withdrawn. 8 AM to 5 PM, how convenient.
Yeah.
Let's see,
West Street, one-way being withdrawn.
West Street, oh, that would be a horror show.
Oh, you think?
Although, that might be the section of West Street that's over by the school.
Oh, maybe.
Going back to, what is it, Bradford Street?
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And-
Because they do have signs up at the end of the street that it's one-way certain hours of the day, like they have it on Hamlet Street. Okay. Animal control ordinance regulating animal breeding. No more breeding animals, two-legged or four-legged.
Whatever.
I don't know, and that's being withdrawn. Well, again,
Ordinance regarding commercial vehicles and commercial overnight parking. That's being withdrawn?
I thought that there was an ordinance that you couldn't park anything over a 10,000-pound gross vehicular weight on the street at night,
I don't know.
but
Who knows?
let's see. Request for a traffic study, intersection of Summer Street and Union Street. That one's being withdrawn.
Okay, now, hawkers and peddlers license, Gandhi, Refrigio, and Brulio Guon, that's being withdrawn.
Handicap parking, 1 Linden Street. That's order of public hearing. OPH.
Yeah. Hampshire Street drop-off area, west side between Bradford and Havel Streets. The Community Day Charter School, order of public hearing.
That is in the afternoon. That is a total crap show.
Oh, I can imagine.
At times you can, if I go up, well, I go around the cross street, then I pull a U-turn on Franklin, and I got cars backed up that can't even make the left turn off of Tremont to go down Franklin Street because traffic is backed up.
Wow.
And people run the light, and they sit in the middle of the intersection of Hampshire and Franklin Street. Duh. Use your brain, use your head. You see a light's going to change, so you don't go running an orange light into a car that's parked halfway through the intersection to start with.
But they do,
Yeah, they do.
because they want to make sure, you know.
Okay. Let's see. Childcare parking, 336 Howard Street. Public hearing ordered.
Right. Handicap parking on 2 Fairmont Street, public hearing.
Handicap parking, 6 State Street. Public hearing.
Handicap parking 62 Washington Street, public hearing.
Washington Street. That's about one of the narrowest streets in the city. Okay.
No, whatever.
Handicap parking, 7 Endicott Street. Public hearing.
No, withdrawn.
Oh, withdrawn. Oh.
See, they messed us up.
Oh. They tricked me.
No, I know. Handicap parking 93 Greenwood Street, public hearing.
Handicap parking, 288 High Street. That's a OPH.
Yeah, public.
Albion Street.
Yeah, handicap parking 40 Albion, public hearing.
Doesn't Wendy live on Albion Street?
I believe so, she does,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. Ooh, childcare parking, 80 Coolidge Street. Another counselor immediately adjacent, 76 Coolidge
Yeah.
Street. Public record, I'm not diming anybody out as their secret location, maybe, sometimes, I hope.
Who cares?
Uh,
Okay, now Personnel Committee, contract renewal, city clerk. And they're anticipating executive session. First of all, I think Eileen is doing an excellent job. I
This-
think what she has to put up with sometimes is kind of like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, particularly the last 2 months,
Yes,
the
yes,
voting.
right. And yeah, I cannot see anyone saying no. But then again, look what we have to deal with sometimes.
I realized what we have to.
What, she was on the council, she worked for Mayor Rivera,
Yep.
she worked in the police department.
Yep.
She's now, she knows it all.
Yep. She's a lawyer, notary republic.
She's,
No,
yeah,
no, notary public. I don't want to imply that she's a Republican.
right,
Notary public.
But she knows it all.
Yeah. And she has to, I will say it, she has to work, she has to deal with, she works in an adversarial environment.
Yep,
At least I see it that way, but again,
yeah.
okay. Public Safety Committee, no report.
No, well,
Economic Development Committee, there's one, that's a new one.
yeah, I don't, yeah.
No report. Committee of the Whole, no report. And guess what? There's no old business.
I know. So now we're on to table matters.
Okay,
Like to table
let's
some
see, how
people.
far back do we want to go? Oh, okay, let's start with my favorite one right now.
Which one's that?
46623, replace the plaques on the monuments at the Toomey.
Yeah, don't add cheers, replace the plaques.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't even get me started.
That one,
Do you know how many people don't realize it? When then you show them the picture, they're like, are you kidding me?
No.
You can't even see the friggin' plaque.
Yeah. And now they, in my opinion, they tarnished Brian's honor, not Brian's honor,
Roger?
Roger's honor,
Yeah.
by putting those
Of course.
two goofy ass chairs.
Cheers. And you know how much? $4,000? Give me a chair. Give me a break.
That could have been a class project for Lawrence students at the
The vocational school, of course, of course. Don't even get me.
Oh, well, let's see,
Yeah.
20, that was from, that was 46623, okay. 3924, community concerns regarding the parking meters. We did have that meeting back in March.
Yeah.
Which aggravated quite a few people, including Greg Del Rosario. He walked out in frustration. He did. I don't blame him.
No,
Duh. That's all we get.
we're still waiting to hear.
Huh?
I'm still waiting to hear what the results of that meeting
Yeah,
was.
I know it. I know it.
I mean, how do you put, if you drive down South Broadway from the hours of 8 to 6, there's no one parked on the street because there's parking meters. But go after 6 o'clock, you can't find a parking space.
I know.
What does that tell you? The businesses lost money when they had the gas explosion. They kind of made a comeback, tried to make a comeback. Then we had COVID. Try to make a comeback and then you put parking meters? Are you nuts? I don't understand this.
Yeah,
I don't understand this at all.
I don't either. And again, the mayor gets a mayoral dispensation on Saturday mornings in front of his church. Oh, I rest my case. Let's see, amendments to the non-union classification plan by Mark Ianello. That was 9224. Okay. We don't even want to talk about the retail sale of cannabis within Lawrence city limits. I still have never deciphered what the home rule petition establishing credible service for police and fire. You wear the uniform, you carry the hose, you carry the gun. You're a fireman, you're a policeman. Let's see, we don't need to do the ones on the Canal Street crap. Okay, let's go. And they still have not. That's still tabled. Four-way stop sign at Genesee and Madison.
Yeah, it needs to be withdrawn.
Okay.
Because seriously.
Let's see. Declaration of surplus property, 113 Exchange Street. There's something there that,
Doesn't smell right?
to me, it doesn't. Allocate, 34025. This one was tabled. Allocation of funds, $2,316,507.60 from free cash for DPW capital improvements. Now, that can't be done because you can't allocate. Can you allocate free cash? I don't know, there's something in there that I don't think they can do it.
Well, first of all, I think nothing should be done until the beginning of the year.
No.
No, something like that.
Okay,
'Cause
but
who knows?
again,
Yeah.
what are the DPW capital improvement projects? Duh.
Yeah, okay. How about going over to Auburn Street and doing the DPW yard? Gee, that would be a big improvement. Oh, but then
That would, That would make too much sense.
Of course it would.
Okay. Let's see, we did have a report on the fire of Winfield junkyard. We did have a report on that fire. Okay, so
Yep.
now we're into,
New business.
oh my goodness.
Acceptance of donated vehicle from NICB to the Lawrence Police Department. Okay, they want to donate a vehicle.
Who's NICB?
I don't have a clue.
Probably gonna be one of those, oh no, it could be a regular vehicle. Because when we were at the feast, I went over and I talked to the firemen that were manning that thing that was there,
Right.
and that one had, on the side of it, it had Fire District 13 on the side of it.
Okay.
Okay. Lawrence is in Fire District 15.
Okay.
Essex County is Fire District 5, and north is 15, south is 5. And I asked him, and he says, well, you're about the only one that never noticed that. He says, no, he says, we got it donated
Yeah.
because they got a new, it was part of Middlesex County.
Okay.
Okay, so, that we, you know,
Yeah.
I said, okay, you know, and,
So then they just have to go and have it
yeah, that's all.
stenciled or whatever.
So it could be something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. 391.25, authorization to expend $1,054,800. What, no pennies and cents? Pennies and nickels and dimes? An MVP, most valuable person. Grant from the Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, and that's on there by Dan McCarthy. If he put it on there, it's gotta be something good.
You gotta know what it thing. Okay, here's the next one. Appointment of Jacqueline Marmo, unenrolled voter, to the Board of Registrars. So why did it take 4 years to put her on? That is my question, number one. We've only had two people for how many years? And now all of a sudden, we're not gonna have mail-in ballots, and now that another,
Okay, I know what you told me prior to this, that Eileen Brunel told you that it is legal as
Right.
long as they have one of each party on the board. But I applied about 10 years ago to try to get on, and I was told that unenrolled voters are not acceptable on the Board of Registrars.
Wow.
And this was told to me by Bill Maloney. Somebody, not to downplay Eileen's
yeah,
background, but I consider Bill more of an expert on election law than Eileen. And he told me, no, you've got to be an enrolled voter, either a Republican or a Democrat. And it got to such a point that I ended up talking to, back then when, I'm not sure if she was a state senator or she was a state rep, Diana DeZoglio, and she says, well, they're going to be having a hearing on governmental process up at the State House. So I went into the State House and I testified about this. I says, why can I, as an unenrolled voter, be rejected, but you don't reject my tax money? It was a joint committee. Barry Feingold was on it, and I think Frank Moran was on it too. And you know, I'm not afraid to open my mouth.
yeah, oh yeah.
But I digress. I also see getting her on. I know what the process will be. Next week will be the personnel. The week after, they will send it down to the city council and it will be voted on. And then 2 weeks hence,
Is the election.
and then shortly thereafter, the election will be up for certification.
The board, what is the job of the Board of Registrars?
Ultimately, to certify the elections. You know, I mean, you know my mindset. My mindset goes on some strange. Is Brian going to have her do like Trump wanted Mike Pence to do and reject the voting results? If it goes the wrong way for Brian, I hate to throw stuff out like
But
that.
putting her on now
Yeah.
makes your brain really think, why? He's been in there, what, 4 years? Okay? He's been in 4 years. He's had we've always had 2 people on the board of registers for how long? Now all of a sudden we're gonna add a third and we're gonna add her. It just makes your mind spin.
I got a comment, but I can't make it.
I know. I know.
Something regarding lipstick.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Authorization for a contract over 3 years, contract number 7220 with Groundwork Lawrence, O'Connell Park renovation. You mean they ran out of money and they need more money?
Apparently. Authorization to post, advertise, and fill finance officer position, vacant longer than 6 months. Okay, that's Mark Ionello, right? Position?
No, this one is from Garcia,
Yeah.
Esquire.
Yeah, but isn't the finance officer, wouldn't that be Mark Ionello's position?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think who's doing it now is doing a good job. Well, they just give it to her.
I don't know if
Maybe she doesn't want it.
I don't know if that loan authorization that we got almost 15 years ago requires that we do have somebody in that position full-time, is a permanent.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope she will apply for it. I mean, she's doing it anyway.
Yeah.
But then again, okay.
Okay. Let's see, Auto Recycles Group LLC, junk dealer permit for 48 to 50 Medford Street. Yep, that one could be interesting.
Yep, because that's around that same.
Yeah, I
come
know,
on. But
I
that was withdrawn without prejudice. So they want to come back. If they're stupid, they come back. Whatever. Authorization to expend $179,190.49
Yeah.
for PSAP 911 training grant for the police department.
Yep.
Not a problem.
Okay, authorization to expend $299,861 for a 2026 Shannon grant from the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security. And again, that's for the police department.
Yep.
No issues.
Handicap parking 288 Lawrence Street.
Okay, handicap parking 376 Essex Street, apartment 408.
Okay. Handicap parking 25 Belmont Street, apartment 1.
Okay, handicap parking 81 Bunker Hill Street.
Handicap parking 94 Drake Street.
Handicap parking 52 Basswood Street.
And resident parking 6 to 8 Monmouth Street.
No, if you're gonna make resident parking, you do the whole street or you don't do it at all.
Right.
Uh,
But this might be, well, yeah, I guess.
I know way back when my wife was alive, and the doctors wanted to have her live in a quiet environment. I asked about getting a sign. They have them elsewhere, but they don't have them. They're not authorized in Lawrence about no loud noises or something like that. And they Sean Conway said, yeah, good try, Rich. But
No.
resident parking, let's see, Blakeland Street. Blakeland Street, that's a dead-end street off of the street that leads into the Rotary.
Oh, okay. Install JO pole on Berkeley Street near Montgomery.
JO is jointly owned.
Uh,
Okay. Berkeley Street near Montgomery, no, wait a minute, you just did that one. Winthrop Ave near Durso Ave.
Marlborough Street near South Union.
Okay, Brookfield Street near Bowden
Oh,
Street.
that's near me. Shepherd Street near Glen.
Andover Street near the intersection of Tewksbury and Coolidge Street.
Anyway. Then review amount of real estate abatement for disabled veterans.
Okay.
That's a good, I mean, I think that's a good idea.
That was put on there by Billy Collins.
But now, what does he want to do?
I don't know, I haven't talked to him about
Okay,
it.
okay. And then last but not least is what we said about the special meeting.
Yes, the really special,
So we should probably let you, whoever is listening, that there are no more, they did away with mail-in ballots. Great idea. If you're disabled, you can file for a ballot.
An
that was
absentee
the
ballot.
and they will send it to you.
and you make the application under penalties of perjury.
Right,
Enforce the penalties of perjury.
right. And so I think notices were going out to the people who do mail-in ballots, and your choice. You either go to your voting place or apply for an absentee ballot.
The mail-in ballots, both types, are for the fat, the lame, and the lazy. The lame come under absentee ballots because of various medical maladies
Right.
that they may have. But fat and lazy,
Not
no.
not for
You-
absentee.
Again, we're also starting to hear rumors that the election department was going to be delivering the absentee ballots, and we're starting to hear rumors that the only way I can phrase it, and I don't mean it in a demeaning manner, is buildings that are repositories for a large number of elderly. It appears that the management of those buildings does not want city employees, namely the election department, delivering absentee ballots.
Then have them, well, then they better find some way of getting them,
Yes.
getting the
Oh,
ballots.
but again, I
Yeah.
think they're probably more than willing to allow campaign workers.
Oh, yeah, no.
We know that, that's
We
that's
all know what happened. How does one district have 300 and some odd mail-in ballots, and it was delivered by
Yeah.
someone who was running?
How many-
Yeah.
How many of those ballots are sitting there up on the Secretary of State's desk?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
What, 170 or 180?
179, I thought.
179?
So you know what? Let's have a fair election. Seriously, let's have a fair election. And I'm sick of hearing, all the backlash, all the, things that are happening. And every time you turn around, it's just worse and worse.
It does, it really does, I mean.
I think, because you're a city employee and you don't want to vote for the mayor, or you don't want to help the mayor, you end up getting fired. That's wrong. I'm sorry, that's wrong. First Amendment, freedom of speech. You can say and vote for whoever you want.
You could say whatever they want
Right,
you to say, but
yeah.
thank God, when you go into that
You-
voting booth,
No one knows who you
No.
vote for.
yeah,
They can't, and and it's true. It's really, you watch what happens watch what happened in the last elections. There was a lot of shady dealings,
Yeah.
and that was at the Frost that watch things happen.
yeah.
Look at all the other places.
I know of an incident up at the Pathum,
Exactly, exactly.
you know?
I think there should be one person from each campaign that can ask, not even go in, or go up to the desk, or go up to the warden of
authorized.
that's authorized, go to the warden and say, could you please tell me how many people have voted so far? And then walk out the door.
Yeah.
Not walk around and do this and, no, that's totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Or if they wanna put somebody at all 24 precincts, have them bring their chair, they can sit outside the gate going in there and they can count.
Yeah, yeah. But not go around.
I think I think they're allowed to identify who the person is. You know, okay, when they go in, you know.
Right. Well, yeah, because you sit there, because you give it a book, because they did it with Dan. It's like poll watching, and, you know,
Yeah.
people go in and they say their name, and then you look at the name and you cross it off, so you know. That's, you know, like, you know, Sue Rios and I did it for Dan. Actually, we did South Congregational when they were voting there. And, you know, but I guess, yeah, but sometimes they usually stop at like noontime, 1 o'clock and all that. Some, you know, someone was saying they're gonna do it till 8 o'clock at night. Because, I mean, after 7 o'clock, I mean,
7
yeah.
o'clock, trying to hustle people down that didn't vote
Yeah.
is an impossibility.
Yeah.
To get them there and stand in line by 8 o'clock. I would, you know, if I was involved in a campaign and that was the game plan, I wouldn't do much beyond 6 or 6:30.
But that's when the shenanigans happen, because people aren't watching.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part.
I know it. I just wish there was a way that I could take the purged list and put it on my Facebook page. I mean, there's I don't know, almost 6,100 names.
Wow.
People that voted. I mean, I got the list broken down alphabetically by street and numerically by street address.
Right.
And
Well, yeah.
And, you know, it's a case of, you didn't vote, I don't want to hear you bitch about it, quite frankly. You know?
Yeah. Well, someone made a good point. When you go in to vote and you put your ballot into the machine, put it in upside down. So the person standing there watching you cannot read what you're putting in.
I don't really care if they do or they don't.
Well, I'm just
It is-
saying.
It is what it is.
I know when we went to vote, we put our own things in. There was no one standing there, you know, watching us. We
Yeah.
just put our own thing
Yeah,
in.
that's the way it was when I was
Yeah. No big deal.
there. What are they gonna do? I mean, once the machine catches it, you know, they can see who I voted for. I mean, it's gonna be, I'll tell you, there's gonna be a lot of Mickey Mouse votes.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna tell you where a lot of Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, what? Counselor at large race,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
I understand it's supposedly somebody who got booted out of a race like I did for a variety of reasons, lack of votes, but there were other issues. They didn't make Lawrence flat enough for my knees to take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If everybody's front door was on the same level as the sidewalk, I probably could have, but
Yeah. Whatever.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But again, what I'm getting at is supposedly a person in my status cannot run as a write-in candidate. Okay? Because I have been thrown off the ballot.
Oh.
But I'm not running. I'm not running as a write-in candidate.
Right.
If anybody feels
Oh.
well-intentioned, you know, and
Interesting.
and I know what the laws are. As long as you write a person's name in, and the name is recognizable to
Yep.
whether you like me or not, I'm recognizable.
Yep.
Am I advocating for writing my name in? That's up
Yeah.
to the
Yeah,
voters.
That's right, that's right.
You know,
Yep.
it is what it is.
Yep.
If they want to, you know, my thoughts are, if they want to play by rules, you
Yeah.
gotta go with all of the rules, not the rules that just work
For them, yeah.
work to your advantage.
Right.
But so let's see, we're what 45 minutes into our show. Let's see, how much longer can we? We are going to try something extremely dangerous the next meeting. You know how much both Brenda and I have moaned and groaned about Zoom meetings. We are going to be doing a
Zoom meeting.
I am going to be here by my lonesome. That's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Me by myself.
This is true. This is true.
And she's going to be down in Florida collecting T-shirts to bring back for all of us up here. Right, TC? What? He says he wants a T-shirt too.
Okay then.
Yeah, but again, we will be doing the show.
Zoom. I'm going to be sitting in my son's dining room,
Yes, she'll be in the dining room.
having my coffee.
Yes, with a cup of coffee in front of her and all that good stuff, and I'll be here all by my lonesome. But we will, as much as both of us have moaned and groaned about Zoom
I
in
know.
the city council meetings,
I know.
we will be attempting it. I don't know if it's going to be a first for LCAT or what, but again,
I think it is.
I think it is.
Well, all these firsts, yay!
It is what
Yeah,
it is. I don't know how they're going to do it. Split screen the TV over there, the monitor.
Well, see, then I don't. Then when I come back, we're coming back Halloween night some point. I don't know when because we're doing the auto train.
Oh, that's another question
What?
I wanted. Oh, continue.
So the auto train. So we're coming back at some point.
Yeah, auto train. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So you can follow us up the.
Yeah. The Amtrak does have a very nice train spotting
Yeah.
thing. You can
Yeah.
follow the trains.
Yeah. So we get it. I think we arrive in Lawton, Virginia, between 9 and 10
In the morning.
and it's what 8 hours. I
Yeah,
think
8 hours.
8 to 10, depending. You know, we'll probably stop for dinner, late dinner or whatever. Maybe go to Ryan's Deli, of course.
Oh, Ryan's. Okay. Oh, God.
I think we're stopping for lunch on the way down too.
Yeah.
So there's no Jewish delis around here. What can I say? Yeah.
Ryan's, when we were doing dog shows down south, or we were down south doing dog shows up north, we had to stop on one way, usually on the way back home, wherever we were, back to Massachusetts or back to Delaware. We had to stop there at Ryan's.
Oh, love Ryan's.
Interesting.
Yeah.
An interesting facility.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now, you brought up Halloween. Are they going to be doing the same thing over at Senior Center
I believe so. Yes.
that they've done in the
Yes.
past?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
That's
Trunk or treat or whatever. Seniors. A lot. I am amazed. They have thousands of kids that come.
Yeah.
And there's like so many people that there's about 10 cars or whatever.
Oh,
people.
easily.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah,
agencies.
different agencies. So I won't be there for that. I am coming back for the Veterans Breakfast on November 2nd. That's going to be
2nd.
held at the Elks. This was usually the Roger Toomey breakfast, but last year was the last year. But Keith Wadaka from the Daily Dose is hosting it, and same thing,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's veterans are free,
Yep.
$5 donation, 8:30 to 11,
8:30 to 11, I think. Yeah.
8:30 I think 11 or 11:30, I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
Yeah. Raffles and all
Yeah,
that.
yes, raffles.
And then Tuesday's the election.
Yeah, and then, let's see, the election will be, November 4th?
Yep, I'm assuming city council meeting will be the 6th.
I am too. So we will be doing
On the 5th.
the 5th. No Zoom meeting.
No, I'll be
Live and in
I'm
person.
Live and in person.
Yeah,
Exactly, exactly.
Return from the Zoom experiment.
Normally we go to Florida in December, but it's cold down there. I'm sorry. Orlando is cold. It's like 40s. I looked at the weather forecast next week. It's going to be 80s. I can still wear my capris and my short sleeve tops and have, whatever. So just take a light jacket.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll freeze on the way home, but they're not a problem. I got my jeans. I've got to put a pair of socks in my suitcase. I'm all set to come home.
Yeah, because I remember years ago, this was back in the 70s, where I was living, we babysat somebody's daughter, preteen daughter, and a woman and her husband went down to Florida. This was in February, and we had better weather up here for the week in February than they had in Florida.
It's cold in Orlando. Is cold.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of neat. I'll see my son, my three grandsons. Get to see them, get to see relatives, get to see friends.
Yeah.
Got to go to, let's see, the Chinese buffet with one friend, go to someone's house, her new house, hopefully, get to see a new house. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And Shade will be well taken care of.
Oh yeah, he will be well taken care of. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, he'll be well taken care of.
It could prove interesting. Let's see. He's during the daytime. Lee takes care of him, but she's going to be working the last week of.
So literally, when we go visit Amy and Cassie comes with us, we leave around 8:30, and we don't get home till 3.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah.
So at any point, just go. Even if you go, she gets out of work at 4:30. So if you go over just to feed him at 5, he'd be fine. He's used
Well,
to saying.
again, okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be interesting.
And what time does Denise get back?
It varies, whatever.
Okay.
Normally she's home by 6.
Okay.
So, no big.
No, he'll be well taken care of.
Yeah.
And we'll be well taken care of. I know Lee looks forward to it. As does Shade, yes.
Yeah.
But
Like I said, it'll be interesting. I said to John, I wonder if when we're gone, if he'll sleep upstairs on our bed, he'll have the whole bed to himself, not just a little,
Yeah. He'll be wondering, and he's going, I got this for almost a month.
I know.
Yeah,
But yeah, so now we're leaving next Friday. We'll take the auto train on Saturday. We'll get down to Florida on Sunday. So, and then we're leaving on the 30th from Florida and get back to Virginia on Friday.
Yeah. Like I said, there is a train tracker that you can follow the train up the East Coast. All you have to do is just find out what the
Train number?
the train number is. It's I think I'm trying to remember. They're odd one way and they're even the other way, and I'm not sure north south which one.
Oh,
is.
I could probably look at my ticket and find out.
But again,
yeah.
it is. You can just and you can basically isolate just the auto train for those that really care.
Yeah, and it's great if you go into Florida and because once you get past Virginia, it sucks. The road sucks. There's nothing to say. So if you go in the auto train, you get your car, so you don't have to rent a car when you get down there, and you can pack as much as you want because you don't have a 50-pound limit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It is good. You've been using it for
We've used
quite
it
a few years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They serve you food.
Yeah.
You get an Omaha steak or a crab cake, whatever they else give you, and then breakfast they give you continental breakfast, and then it's okay.
They basically, you can go online, you can go on YouTube, and you can do auto train, and you can I've watched the videos. they have a set process.
Oh, yeah.
They got their act together.
It's funny as you drive and you use this train, you go, you can like see shopping malls or see little plazas and things like that, and houses, and
Yeah.
you know, it's like wow, yeah, right, like on either side. It's like
Yeah.
who would live on a
Yeah.
middle of a train track? Well, I guess I don't know, but yeah, it's interesting, and we found it many years ago. And I think
Yeah.
Cassie was like 6 or 7. Because she had had a seizure, and I was afraid to fly with her. So someone said, try the auto train.
Yeah,
And we loved it.
yeah.
You know, we have our own, we have a family room, so that's, you know,
Yeah.
good. You know, we'll have to share a bathroom, but who cares? I mean, it's right down the hall, but not a big thing. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, but, no, 2 minutes.
2
Okay.
minutes.
So anyway, tomorrow night,
2 minutes, yes.
South Lawrence East,
Yes,
Crawford Street.
yes.
Plenty of parking. You
Yes.
won't have to, you won't have to fight for parking.
You don't, it isn't the gym entrance, it's around to the back of the building that has the ramp going
Right,
up. That's the
exactly.
entrance.
Exactly,
That's
so,
the gym
and that's
that's
the
the auditorium
auditorium.
entrance.
And we'll still be in the second row, whether we'll be in the middle, the right, or the left, probably the middle, second row.
Yeah, middle.
The middle. You know, it'll be interesting.
Can we take the wood bench with us?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, they have seats. So I wonder what they're gonna replace the benches with. Probably chairs. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
We're
Coming back
gonna
to
have,
home.
we're gonna have,
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
yeah.
If they're gonna put chairs on, I think they should. You know? We need to make a phone call to find out how they're doing, what they're doing. Oh, you probably see when you go today over there, go up there and see what they're doing.
What they're not doing. You know, I feel sorry for one individual supervising.
I know.
I won't go there,
I know who you mean. I
Yeah.
know what you mean.
but it is what
But
it is.
it is what it is. But
Okay,
anyways,
so please show up. There is plenty of seating. There isn't a 75-person limit in
No,
the,
no.
like in the council
No,
chamber.
no.
There is plenty of, see your government at work,
or not,
or not at work. You know, I mean,
Most of them work. I have to admit, there are.
well, I wouldn't go so far as say most.
Okay.
Somewhere between some and most.
Okay, yes. But yes, so anyway, but please join us. We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there.